A robot teaches me boxing.
Yep, that's me. I've been learning boxing recently, and aside from the brain damage,
Wait, for his first fight?
I've been a little slow to pick it up, maybe on account of
Or is this a
all
new
the
training?
brain damage, but we have more important questions to ask, like where am I? Why am I learning to box? And where am I?
A couple months ago, iDubbbz asked me if I wanted to be part of this boxing tournament thing called Creator Clash. No, I don't, is what I thought in my head. But for a second, the surrealness of the situation overwhelmed me. I've been watching iDubbbz since I was in like middle school, and he was asking me to do a boxing tournament. It may as well have been like a mass hallucination for all I was aware, and I just said yes. So guess I'm doing it. The only problem is I am really bad at boxing.
Oh, so this was for his fight on
Don't know what I'm gonna
iDubbbz
do
card.
about that.
Robot. I could have sworn there was another guy who said...
This is what we're gonna use. It's called a TENS unit. It's meant to treat like pain.
I could have sworn there was another guy who said he won a boxing match with like a probe. I think it was Myth, actually. Myth was in the video, but it was like, it wasn't him who made the video. It was somebody else who set up the probe for him in the... I don't know if it was a meme or whatever, but I was like, what? That was just an odd situation.
If you crank it all the way up, it makes you involuntarily flex whatever muscles it's attached to. So let me show you how we're gonna use it. If you look, a single TENS unit can't do much. It can only really make you move one muscle at a time. But if I strap a whole bunch of them to different arm muscles and activate them at just the right times, it will force me to punch so I can train for my boxing match without even thinking about it. So first, we gotta figure out how to control these guys with the computer. Because the way it normally works is you twist these little TENS unit
He's gonna cause
nipples with your
himself to have
fingers,
muscle
but we can't just have someone
spasms
standing here doing that the whole time. So
to
let's take
train.
it apart and see how it works. It turns out that what's under the dials is not nipples, but potentiometers, the nipples of electronics. The way these guys work is they limit the flow of electricity going through them based on how much you turn this little dial. It's kind of like a sink. The more you turn the faucet on, the more electrons can flow through the pipes. Now you might be wondering how that potentiometer works with the rest of the circuit as a whole. I don't fucking know. I didn't go to school for electrical engineering. I didn't go to school for anything. That's where this guy comes in. This is a digital potentiometer. It does the same thing a potentiometer does, but you can control it with code. And bing bang boom, now we should be able to control the TENS unit with a shitty, bitty piece of software that just says to turn the resistance way down.
I'm not familiar.
God, that's so weird. On?
Wait, so he's straight spazzing
Well, I am
himself.
moving my arm, but like, I'm not trying to move my arm. Oh, what were we doing? Boxing, right.
The next step was to research the
I
biokinematics
hate
of the
doing
human
that stuff.
body so that I could program the TENS units to train me for my
Like
fight. Which
muscle
muscles are
stim
used?
things.
When should they be activated? To answer this, we'll study anatomy, physiology, and oh, never mind. Turns out you just have to shock yourself all over your body, testing different muscles, and write down what happens.
These are the 4 muscles you need for a punch, all right? So bicep first, get the arm up, and then deltoid to bring your shoulder into the mix. But you can't just be doing that. You gotta mix in the pec.
You gotta,
so
like,
it brings
get
the
it-
arm in like that, right? Prime punching position. Then you cancel bicep. I turn it
about
up on accident. You
extension?
cancel bicep, and then hit him with the tricep, and bang!
Oh.
And it looks like that. It looks like that's it. That's a punch. Whoa, slow down there, bucko. Are you turning the dials manually? That's a bit cringe, isn't it? Come on, guy, let's write some code to automate that. It'll be easy. Start with a little user interface, just somewhere to customize the timings of your moves. That was easy, right? It only took six days. Took a little longer than expected, that's okay. But this is gonna need a back end, like a server to talk to the front end. A little library up here, a little post request down here. Now you need another server to process those moves. This server will live on the Raspberry Pi and control the outputs of the TENS units based on the move data that it gets from the
I
other
feel like
server.
I'm doing an
Of course, we need
assignment
another
again.
piece of software
This
to
is-
control all of this stuff, right? So the client connects to the TENS control server, and then the TENS control server.
This is brain busted.
All right, everything's hooked up. Let's see if it works. What? Oh, the tricep and bicep were firing at the same time. So instead of like doing this or this, it was just locking the arm and the muscles were trying to pull themselves off of my bones. So we'll make it not do that. Let's work.
That sounds intense. Huh? Wait, he unleashed.
Holy fuck!
He unleashed! Dude, did you see it?
That almost
Bro.
went through the fucking bag. Must have been 5 or 6 kilometers an hour.
Now, how do we fix the part where he turns it?
That almost went through the fucking bag. Must have been 5 or 6 kilometers
What muscle
an
do you
hour.
do there?
Yeah!
He's getting extension, at
So
least.
fucking stupid. I'm gonna be a boxing god. I'm gonna fucking lose. What the fuck am I saying? A little asthma for you, a little JOI, if you know what I mean. All right, I hooked up this Xbox controller to be able to control me, and I've been working on this like Rock'em Sock'em Robot type game for like a visual indicator. So when the guy punches in the game, it punches in real life. But then that got me thinking, it would be better for my training if I was fighting someone, like in Rock'em Sock'em Robots. And it would be cool if you could move the players forward and backwards with the controller, like in Rock'em Sock'em Robots. But for that, we would need 2 human-sized moving platforms on a rail system, like this one that I built. I could explain how the pistons and electronics work, but the video is getting kind of boring. So controller, press joystick on controller, make... Now, realistically, we'll have someone else controlling us because our arm's gonna be strapped and we're gonna be punching. Oh, I heard. I'm gonna invite some friends over to test this thing out. I'll probably have to lie to them about what it is. Who's gullible enough to believe me?
You feel like gain a headache on there pretty fast.
Jesus Christ.
I said it was a boxing robot. You are the boxing robot. It's you. Oh, hey guys. We're gonna have to strap a lot of wires on you.
How do you make? No.
Worst case scenario, you step down here and it slices your Achilles.
Oh.
But
that's alright.
don't do that. You
Say
guys
his
are
Achilles.
going first.
I'm so excited to see how good it's so good.
Above the chest is like not good because he'll heart. He'll heart. Which side's the heart on?
Left here.
Yeah, that's probably fine. And I think you're ready. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, controls. Jab is A, and your heavy attack is B.
Does the heavy attack hurt them more when you use it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Movement is your left analog stick.
Bro, just trying to inflict damage. Oh my goodness. Bro, see, like that can't.
The fucking seatbelt exploded.
That can't be good for your head.
I've never seen a seatbelt explode
Oh my
like
goodness.
You guys ready to do some punching?
busted.
You guys ready to train? You gotta train for boxing, right? You can just start fighting.
Can we like ease them in?
One of you just hit A.
Good or bad?
I mean, it was like I was possessed.
So are you ready for a
No,
power attack?
Wait.
3,
Wait, that's the guy who was in the probing, I think.
2, 1.
Wait, you got the extension though.
Things are really heating up in the FTX arena, brought to you by fucking FaZe Clan and Juicero. I did a thing versus Boy Boy. Who will come out on top? 3, 2, 1, fight.
Wait, that guy's a fighter too. I keep pausing. But that's a good, that guy fights too, no? I did a thing. That sounds familiar. I think he might have fought on the iDubbbz card too.
Who will come out on top?
That sounds
3,
familiar.
2, 1, fight.
Oh, they got no extension there. Straight just pain. Oh, there they go.
The machine is working perfectly. I think. This is the best day of my life. All right, pause.
Right.
Dude, we should make a safe word. I realized we should make a safe word.
Safe
And
word.
yeah, there are a couple kinks to work out, but that's how innovation is done. You're looking at the future of boxing. Oh, this one's really close, actually.
I can't believe how well it went.
How do you feel? How do you feel about your boxing form?
I liked my left. I thought you did well on the left. You landed some good headshots.
I feel like a boxer.
Feel like a
I feel like
boxer,
a world
yeah.
champion.
See, that's what I'm saying. You don't even need to focus on your form when someone else can do it for you.
I would like to get off this thing though.
With the machine working better than I ever hoped, it was time for me to try it out. Not being strapped in, it's still incredibly dangerous. I'm gonna try the controller.
Who wants me and who wants Michael?
I don't want Michael.
Fucking jab, Nigel! Come on! Yeah! Hook him! That was good
gloves
offense. Yeah, right attack.
No dick shot.
Dick shot! Go for a spear attack.
I'm going for heavy attack.
They're programmed to hit the dick.
And listen, the controller is awesome, but weirdly they wanted to stop, so it's
That
my
ain't
turn
it.
next. Ready for my
That
boxing
ain't right.
training? I think it's smart to have a larger opponent so that you're ready for your match. Oh! What do you mean? You press it twice, huh? You press it. It's hard to describe what this feels like. It's kind of like 100 bees working together to control your arm, which is what
brother
I
got
assume
jolted
boxing
pretty hard
feels
on that
like.
one.
So I think this is good practice for my fight. Who won that round?
Holy
If
shit.
anything,
I'm gonna go limp.
it's getting you ready
there,
for
Michael. This is
pain.
looking really good.
Like this.
Oh, that was my ribs. And with my boxing training nearly complete, it's time to invite over my coach to show him my progress.
Alright, coach.
How's it go?
This is my coach, Michael Quick. He's a professional boxer and has been overseeing my training for the past 5 months. But with any luck, my machine will phase out the need for a human coach.
But then this will like force your muscles to
Right.
come up. You know what I
Let's
mean?
see what coach is saying.
Clearly terrified of this machine, I'm going to prove its effectiveness to my coach by facing my biggest opponent yet.
Coach, I don't know about this one, coach. He's kind of got a lot of height on me.
We're gonna fuck him up.
That's
We're
true.
gonna go
Height
in
doesn't
and
mean shit.
Height does, in fact, mean shit.
What the fuck? Coach,
Oh, why didn't they move him forward? We going for the kill. Wait, Toast is stalling.
I'm not even close to it.
I'm getting the hang of the controls.
He was getting a hang of the controls. In fact,
Oh.
I'm convinced he forgot that he wasn't playing a video game.
Oh, Michael's just getting ragdolled.
But then it clicked.
Get on.
Oh, the counter.
It took me 3 hours to edit that.
Oh.
Do you think this is a good training mechanism for boxers?
Surely.
That's right, he's so impressed that he can't even summon words. Now it's time to ask him the most important question of all.
Do you think I'm ready for Creator Clash?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Perfect, because at this point, Creator Clash was only 5 days away. So I packed my bags, headed to the airport, and got on a flight to Florida.
There's supposed to be footage here, but I didn't get any. The thought of the fight was really setting in at this point. I was getting really scared. Like, I'd never done anything like that. It's, like, it just became so real once I landed that I just stopped doing stuff. And the night of the fight came up fast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to sunny
fair.
Tampa, Florida.
Wasn't
We're
that a
bringing
pirate
it to
boat?
you in
Damn.
2022 for the Creator Clash.
I wasn't really talking to anyone. I was just sitting and watching all the other fights on the TV, and that was making it way worse. I was getting really nervous. Mine was coming
Minx.
soon,
Oh, I
so
forgot Minx was on that card. Minx with the backhand. Minx's fight went crazy. She started doing the 360 no scope straight
the TV,
teabag on
and
your
that was making
grave
it
type
way
shit.
worse.
Like
I was
she was
getting
going
really
crazy
nervous.
with it.
Mine was coming soon, so I started getting warmed up. And I was fully zoned out. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. It didn't really matter. I was up next. So they walked me over to the prep room, and I had to get interviewed and warm up for the camera, and I was just pacing around the room so much, like a goblin.
How do you feel?
I feel better. Better than a little earlier. Some of the other fights are scary, but, you know, I'm alright.
But then the guy came in, and he walked me over to the arena, and then it was time to fight.
It's a fine grind, clearing out
And he
my
won, I think.
cash line, speeding up my RAM time, coordinated life.
I forgot, actually.
I reckon computers, they can make you groove.
Yeah, the robot might have. Yo, do you see that?
Did
Yo, the robot kind of working though.
line, speeding up my RAM time, coordinated light lines.
Was that a jab? Wait, was that a jab?
Time, coordinated light lines.
Well, I thought that was a right. Oh damn! Oh, it was that one. Oh damn!
They can make you groove like I bet you never knew.
Oh damn! Well, that was a stiff jab. Get a big right. Oh damn! Oh yeah, it was a stoppage.
That is the face of someone who never has to do boxing ever again. I was so fucking glad for it to be over. And God bless my opponent, my friend Graham, who I know was just as nervous as I was, still got in the ring and still hit me in the face a bunch of times. Also, bonus, I won. And yeah, maybe it's because I had a Golden Gloves winning coach come over to my house 6 times a week and train me. Maybe it's because he made me eat chicken and rice every fucking day. Maybe it's
Ooh,
because
yummy.
he made me run up a goddamn mountain every other week. Or maybe it's because he's a great coach and a great friend. But I'm pretty sure it's because of the boxing robot. Look at this thing. Look how fucking
True.
sick this thing looks.
I think it came in pretty crazy. Like,
Thanks for watching the video. I'm wearing a mask because the garage just flooded, and I'm pretty sure there's mold growing in the walls. I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, if you liked the video,
Mold.
like it. If you didn't, dislike it. It's not like we can see those anymore. And thanks again for watching me box. I am done with boxing forever until the end of eternity, but some say future YouTube boxers
No
are
more
using
Reeves.
this breakthrough technology to train, to practice, to prepare for the next Creator Clash.
oh wow.
Oh hey, didn't see you there. I was just on my way to deliver the best Christmas present.
Damn, it'd be interesting to get to the train over there then. That'd be interesting. Might improve some of my techniques. That was cool. That was interesting. Interesting vid. Anything else crazy here? Patreon, VPN, credits, footage. Oh, some WWE shit. Okay. Oh damn, right in the dick. That's what I'm talking about. That was good. That was quite something. Interesting, he'll never fight again. Interesting. I thought maybe he would. Especially since he won. Yeah, fair enough. It seems like it'd be quite the experience.